the case here going into game 3. I mean, to be honest, I think Ehome still feeling pretty good. Like, they've had a pretty good showing so far. Game 1 and 2, we're looking, I mean, game 1, amazing performance from them. Game 2, obviously, didn't have the late game matchups. But game 3, we'll see what they can do as we jump right into this one. Both teams smoked up. Nice little good luck there from Zeal, the new player. Showing some good attitude, you know?
Sportsmanship. I don't know what that means, but
I'm sure it just means good luck as well.
That is what you sound like.
All right.
And that also means good luck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to agree with nothing to say. They do sound like chickens afraid to play against and Zinkyo. He is going to drop in the beginning of this game.
Oh, first blood. Trying to go the way of one of these heroes, right? They have to have some. Okay, Zeal's going to take it. You would have loved to give it to 70 on the Pango, but Shield Crash was just too far off of cooldown. No.
I think they realized Fate Beyond would have started in between them getting those body blocks off, and they were forced to finish him off there. Otherwise, they might not have gotten him. So, Zeal made the call.
Yeah, they actually get a really nice sentry there onto the hard camp, or onto the Ancients as well. Faith Beyond sitting here on the Spider trying to get this rune, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. However, on the other side, Ehome might be walking into a trap as they've got 3 heroes set up here. TA Invis on top of the rune with the Gush potentially from Y Planet. Gonna be in a lot of trouble here. Drops the Fade Bolt, doesn't get the rune, and now a return kill for the Templar Assassin. So pretty rough.
You're missing 10 armor.
Yeah, that happens. Zeal thinking maybe he can do the same rotation, but they just stuck around the ward scouting it out, so
he's fine.
Oh yeah, no, Night Stalker much tankier than the Rubik.
Yeah, but he is now down the majority of his HP. He's used a lot of his regen. A 1-for-1 before the game even starts and the lanes meet. That's a hell of a way to begin the game. But let's talk lane matchups here. We got 7E on the Pango again, up against, I would say, on the Puck. I mean, not playing the Tinker this time, but a much easier time getting out of the backline of Ehome. And I feel like Ehome's backline has done a lot of work in the previous 2 games.
Yeah, it really has.
They're just taking a lot of damage there from the creeps.
He's trying to protect this range creep is the idea.
Yeah, he wants to get level 2 before 70 and push the wave into his tower, potentially dive him and get a kill. 70's not careful, he's allowed to do. All right, bottom lane matchup. Black talked about this one. He didn't like this Night Stalker into the Templar Assassin. Feels like he really does struggle, and I will agree.
It will struggle in the lane, that is for sure, but it is a very good game for the Night Stalker, like he was saying. And
you said is a well.
No, it's a good game for the Night Stalker. Like, it's a very good game for the Night Stalker, but you do struggle in the lane here, and if he doesn't have that decent start, it might not pan out the way they looked or they wanted, I guess.
Yeah. Choice. Meanwhile, we got Terrorblade up against TA. TB, I mean, he does decently enough against Faith Beyond inside the lane. The Spiders, you know, Terrorblade has so much armor, and also being a melee hero, he's got a damage block as well, so he's not really ever going to go down to Faith Beyond prior to him picking up an Orchid, I feel. Always be able to get off the Sunder or, like, TP out. Hopefully he can stay on top as far as CS in this lane up until he moves into the jungle. You do need to outfarm these heroes on the TV, take advantage of your illusions.
It's not going to be easy though, because once you have like Spin Web and all these spiders, well, speaking of, even before that, Shiro nearly dying in this top lane. I think it's salved up there by ZZQ. But as I say, the not the Spin Web, but
Silken Boa.
Yeah, the Boa. Once you have that plus all the spires, you take a lot of magic damage. So gotta be careful. Zeal bottom lane, caught by the Gush and Meld Strike. Great combo from these 2 heroes.
Armor, man. He just can't stand his ground in this lane. I mean, the wave finally pushing to his tower, thankfully. I managed to get the pull off there on Planet, but he almost died for it on the Night Stalker, so is it just punished there by PSG LGD? Stalker, I mean, he's going to struggle with the first 5 minutes of the game. Unfortunately, you don't have a ton of kill potential with Rubik as your lane partner, but we have seen just like pop off on this Rubik. There's not a ton of amazing spells to choose from, but you know, you can get some clutch steals and teamfight, you know, potentially get this Green Coil for the Puck.
I mean, when you're against a 5 Tidehunter, it's a lot easier to try and steal that Ravage. Zeal, another Gush, another Meld Striking dumped on top of him, so just gonna get salved up, I think, on the TA there. Yeah.
Yep. One thing to note is, again, they preemptively placed a ward on the ancient camps inside of PSG LGD, but nobody's even gone over there to try to stack the camps just yet. So regardless of the fact that they have a Templar Assassin, they realize, okay, this is what Ehome's doing. Instead, I imagine they're just going to start to play very aggressive early on, rather than get tons of farm on the Templar.
Yep. Zeal bottom lane. Once again, dude, they're just doing so much to try and slow down this Night Stalker pre 5 minutes so that when that timing comes out, TA might still be able to solo this lane, but
it's going to work.
Yeah, Planet's keeping him alive just for the moment. He is rushing those phase boots to try and get that extra armor. He might even opt for like a Helm of Iron Will after that too. It's hard to say. Like, it's such a good item. It's hard to pass it up.
Yep. I mean, 6 base armor, and it still doesn't feel like enough in this lane. Your only tool for CS, and you're just playing close to the lane, either dropping Void and having no mana when it's time for
Shiro top lane in some trouble. Doesn't have his ZZQ Grimstroke here. There it is. Finally, they take him down. Well played by ZinQ here.
Nice find. A lot of magic damage coming out from this, and that's one of the strengths of Snapfire. If you play against a high armor hero in lane, you just go the magic damage build instead. Low armor, you spam out your little shredder. ZZQ
just getting ran at underneath the tower, and he's gonna have to turn around, try and get on top of the Snapfire. The cookie does not connect. Question is, can he actually get out now is the question. It doesn't look like it. Shiro will find a return kill though.
Gold is split 2 ways, unfortunately.
Oh, he lost his courier with the boots and the, it's just all the treads basically. Both treads components just died on courier.
So no walking away from these heroes now, and they're just gonna continue to walk at him here. They're doing amazing in this lane so far. I mean, Gil gives you a little bit more golden XP, but definitely not where you want to be on the TB, and you're gonna take advantage of the fact that he went down on ZQ to refill nothing to say his bottle. And still not going to be able to stack up any camps.
Pretty even so far in the mid lane though. Mid lane, they're going to go with the coil right away. Shield Crash does come through, giving a little bit of damage right for the rotation in from these other heroes. Inkswell will stun him up, swashbuckles away. 7E survives. Just barely.
Yeah, gets a bottle dropped on him. Just about at 6-minute mark into the game as well. They're going to try to test these runes finally after 2 other games of them having dominated.
Why? Needs to be careful. He's got Rolling Thunder. He just goes down to Planet. 6 minutes. Yeah, they'll get the D ward. Question is, who gets the 50-50 on the rune? Is it going to be Ehome or is it going to be PSG LGD? It looks like it's going to be Ehome. Arcane rune there for 7E on the Pango.
Yeah. And it's likely that he tries to set up a kill with his Rolling Thunder in one of the side lanes with this one. The puck, he's very unlikely to find the kill off onto too evasive, able to get away with that illusory orb.
Zeal managed to grab himself a courier. Planet, gotta be careful, but it is nighttime, so they're gonna pull him back, and Inkswell as well, trying to take down Planet in time. He does get the kill. Level 6 now available for the Templar Assassin. Refraction, a couple seconds off of cooldown, and yeah, 3v1. Templar Assassin wins, finding a kill, still chasing 4 more. They actually cancel a TP down to the bottom lane.
Well, as nobody needs to be over there. Speaking of, you know, cycling heroes, Terrorblade. Unfortunately, forced all the way back in the jungle. While that fight was going on, Snapfire was just running at him under his camps. And ended up establishing some pretty deep vision as well. So they're going to be able to scout out Terrorblade to try to do something. And the area of the map that he has to farm is so limited.
Yeah, and it's just going to get worse, right? This tier 1 tower tops up Bounce of Fall. Black was saying, you know, once that does, the Broodmother can start rotating even mid. They've got wards already placed to protect that, so.
They get absolutely no interest of stacking up and clearing out their own ancients. Instead, they're going to invade Ehome's jungle. This is exactly what Ehome did the game they were playing Brood.
You do have a ward here scouting the TA. Swashbuckle on in. Rolling Thunder comes through. Does have melt, but they get the kill. Goes the way of Planet here on this Rubik. So they do manage to find at least something for their troubles, but they're still starting to fall a little bit behind.
4 for 4 isn't too bad, but yeah, you can step off onto the TA, but unfortunately you've lost your farming space to the Terrorblade. The only place that really feels that safe. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, you love that. That hurts. Why? Bottom lane needs to be careful. Dark Ascension does come through from Zeal. Underneath the tower, though, taking a lot of damage thanks to the Gush. Planet here as well. He's actually okay, he doesn't have the flying animation for some reason. This is very weird. He's just walking.
This isn't working as intended.
He's like not even above the trees even. I don't know what this is. His like Dark Ascension like half went off on the Z axis.
This is fine. This is Dota 2 as it is meant to be.
I'm sure. All right, looking for the dive here. They do see the TP, and as Dark Ascension fails, ZinQ We'll TP in. They're looking for more. Puck's coming in. Nothing to say with the DD rune and the coil. Zeal, though, going to be slowed up. Yeah, they get him with that. Question is, can he survive? Absolutely not.
And yeah, you just got to give this one up. You don't want to take the fight into them, not with the DD on the puck. So they lose the Night Stalker. They're wasting a little bit of time rotating Pango in to try and defend, but he still didn't have Rolling Thunder up for another couple of seconds. He does have it off a cooldown now, but obviously not able to do anything. And it's not even like dying that gives you that much space, because unfortunately Broodmother is farming up your jungle. The Terrorblade's space is so limited, and he's going to start to fall off.
Is under attack.
Yeah, well, the thing that they do have for the Broodmother late game is always going to be ZZQ's like Stroke of Fate on the spiders, but you also have the Pangolier, which is pretty good at clearing them up. So you do have answers to it eventually, but you do need some items and some XP to get to that. Swashbuckler comes through. They have the Rolling Thunder once again, looking to get on top of this Templar Assassin. He connects on the first bounce. Can they take her down a second time? It would be huge. And 7E. Cookie on forward, protected for the moment. They draw detection. They got nothing left. They turn around onto Zeal. There's going to be the Mortimer Kisses, and now he's trying to just run back the other way. 7E.
Got refraction. He's all in now on 7E. If you can finish him off, it'd be something, but again, no detection.
He's in so much trouble, man. Swashbuckler comes through. He managed to find the kill, but 7E with a bunch of damage reduction thanks to that shield crash will expire now. Cookie on forward, chain stunning him down, and you're going to pay for this one. 2 for 1. 2 cores for the Templar Assassin.
I mean, it does slow down the TA's game. She's the top of the net worth for her team, so it's definitely worth it shutting her down. But 7E is not pulling ahead, and again, if your TB is not getting a ton of farm, you're not doing great, and you're going to come into the same scenario that we saw in some of these previous games, where just the last game where Shiro ended up top of the net worth, 30k, like a panel talked about, but everyone else on her team is not doing damage.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So far, still fairly even in net worth. They're going to try and push this bottom lane, but TPs do seem to be coming in. It's going to be the puck. But yeah, Terrorblade with that meta, trying to do what he can to this tower, it seems. He did steal Orb on Rubik. That's not a bad one.
Yeah. Well, it was listed as stealing Jaunts, which is very funny.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, he's got the Orb. On the sidebar, definitely said Jaunt.
Oh, smoke up on the left side of this fight. They've got a Ravage here, and there's going to be the coil onto one. Dark Ascension in from Zeal, but they've got to take down Puck. They've got to stop the Ravage. It comes through in time. Nothing to say. He goes down to an Orb from Planet, and now Y. He's come too far forward, as well as Shiro. Going to try and chase him down. One more Orb. Not even necessary. Shiro managed to pick him off, and there it is. Zeal chasing for more. Finds the kill on his ZQ. 3 for 0, as well as the tier 1 tower. I mean, I thought this was for sure the great initiation.
With the Tidehunter coming in with that round. Yeah, it looked like Zeal, like halfway through that, he realized, oh god, the Tidehunter's coming in, but he moved back away from the Tidehunter again afterwards. I think he figured, okay, even if he gets his Ravage off, it's a little bit too late at this point. He's not going to be able to do enough damage to bring down my team, and that's going to put that on cooldown as well. So the fact that they knew nobody else was coming in from the information they had from Dark Ascension allowed them to confidently take that fight and just pump the damage into Puck with the Dark Ascension bonus instead of trying to get the silence off onto the Tidehunter.
And you still have a Broodmother problem, right? This is one of the big issues, is Faith Beyond. I mean, he was so good with the micro lap. Okay, unless you just lose all of the spiders like that, then maybe less of a Broodmother problem.
Some people aren't meant to be parents.
Yeah, okay. Unlucky. Oh god.
Like I said, some people just aren't meant to be parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have the 2 answers to it from the Pango and the Grimstroke at all points of the game, and you know, Faith Beyond, got to be careful with those spiders and feeding that gold on over to these heroes.
It's not a ton of gold, but it does slow you down for sure. You don't have that same kill potential.
They're smoking top. Y is going to be the one that ends up popping it here. And Grimstroke with that Phantom's Embrace can't remove it, so easy to pick off.
He's got no points of Kraken Shell either.
Oh, well, that would do it. Mid lane, okay. Mortimer Kisses comes out. They find the kill onto the Night Stalker. Ehome working on the tier 1 tower, and 7E with the Rolling Thunder. Gonna try and get in. If they can find this kill onto TA once again, it'd be huge. But I don't know if they have the damage here. Soulbind does come through. They have to cancel the TP as a result, and 7E will just walk away.
Soulbind's off the last second. Unfortunately, didn't get enough stuns there onto Ehome and didn't get him close enough to that tier 1 tower, so they figured, all right, well, we don't want to dive this one. Have them turn the fight around onto us.
Yeah, but they've got the Deso very soon as well. Faith Beyond with the Orchid completed.
Yeah, needs another 1,000 gold for it, and that's done. They've slowed down the TA's game a little bit with a couple of these initiations, but the whole team playing a little bit kind of aggressive. little bit behind where they want to be on farm. Broodmother did have control of the jungle, but they managed to get a little bit back on the side of Ehome.
What did he steal? Meld Strike, not the best one. He's trying to get traps, I would have guessed, right?
Yeah, the vision that was provided is just amazing. Refraction wouldn't be too bad either. To like start a fight off, you drop that on yourself and you're able to play a little bit further forward, or you don't have to worry as much about the puck blowing you up, because again, a lot of it is just like big nuke damage, and if you stop his damage coming out from Illusionary or plus Waning Rip, you're generally going to be fine.
Planet does not mind trading with Y and dumping a lot of damage out onto the side here. He does have the Ravage, so it's a very difficult fight to go for. They end up just smoking right away, thinking maybe we can play around it. They're heading top here to meet with the Broodmother, but Ehome's actually wrapping around the other way onto this mid lane.
Yeah.
Okay, no, they're gonna walk right into the Tide potentially. Very scary. Ravage is available. Smoke comes out right away. There's the coil. The Ravage connects onto all four. The Pangolier dead right away. The Mortimer Kisses hitting on the back line. They've lost two, about to be a third potentially. Zeal needs to be careful. Try and take down nothing to say, but it's going to be a Terrorblade here. Shiro doing a lot of damage. Can they actually find these kills though? Or we'll clean up all of these spiders. A 3-for-1 big fight win there for PSG LGD.
Yeah, that was, I think the realization that dawned on Ehome when they popped that second smoke and it just doesn't activate. They go, oh god, they're on top of us, aren't they? The Dream Coil, the Ravage, and the Mortimer Kisses tearing them apart. Nice positioning there from PSG LGD, getting that wraparound onto them.
Yeah, that was such a sick play. The wraparound, absolutely perfect, doing wonders. And you know, Broodmother surviving that fight means she's going to be able to farm so much more of this jungle and continue to apply chip damage onto this mid tower. Looks like they're actually turning their eyes onto Roshan. You know, they got the TA, they got Gush, they've got Little Shredder.
It's a bold move. I mean, you're taking it fairly quickly though.
Pango's bottom.
Armor. Yeah, Pango with the bottom lane. He's not going to be able to come in there with the Rolling Thunder, and they'll just get this for free.
Yeah, very well done. Templar Assassin. And taking Roshan, they have a better duo right now. That seems to be the case.
Well, OD is pretty good as well. That Arcane Orb should not affect Roshan. That pure damage just ends up tearing him apart, especially when he's got an Ogre Magi on his team. Now top of the net worth again on the Templar Assassin. You're keeping up on the Terrorblade, but again, I don't think he's going to be able to do this all by himself. We're going to see the same sort of situation from Shiro that we saw last time. He's trying to keep up, but
with no easy task.
Yeah. Them controlling so much of your map, difficult. Still hold the tier 1 in the mid lane, so they can invade PSG's side of the map as well. But they're not doing anything with this, you know, Ravage being on cooldown at the moment. It's kind of surprising to me. I thought for sure they'd take advantage of this one, try to run in a couple of heroes and make space for the team, but instead they're letting them finish a couple of their items here on PSG. I guess you just really want to BKB on Shiro before you feel like you can take any fights, but that's going to give Ehome a chance to finish off his Blink Dagger. Puck's probably working on one right now as well.
70 picks up a Blink going for the Yule Scepter next. You can pull the, you know, very high skill play of breaking coil with the Yules. It's never easy though, so.
That is the Blink Dagger that Nothing to Say is working on. So once he's got that one, jump into backline, stopping these initiations from Planet or joke here. Game's rough, man. Starting to think the panel might have been onto something.
I mean, they have such a good draft here that farms so fast on the side of PSG LGD, and so as this game continues, I just feel like it's going to be too difficult for them to stop this Broodmother. Like he just kind of has free reign of this game right now.
Quickly as I go.
Dagger's completed. Ravage is back up. Y's going to be working on a Blink Dagger as well, but not going to complete that one for a pretty long time. But it definitely does favor them, all this downtime.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Mid lane tower finally does go down to Ehome there.
Yeah.
They got eyes on the Tidehunter. Blink in. He's got Rkryptic, but he gets Orchided instead. Inkswell's going to do a lot of damage. Rolling Thunder from Zeal. Okay, 70 finds the kill. ZQ trying to run away. But it looks like 70 might just turn his attention back the other way as they have vision on the Templar Assassin mid. Swashbuckle on through, does pop the trap, Soulbind holding in place, but there's gonna be the Mortimer Kisses. They're gonna be able to get the Aegis, the first light, but a coil holding them down. He gets a Sunder off just in time, but Faith Beyond on the backside doing so much work on this Broodmother. Chasing down hero after hero, takes down both supports. Shiro trying to TP home. I don't think that one's gonna make it. 4 for 0, make it 5. Actually, I guess you can count the Tide, but fantastic fight there from PSG LGD.
Yeah, saving that fight there on nothing to say, getting in the dream pull off, setting up the Mortimer kisses, and they didn't realize they got out with that jaunt afterwards. They played around for a moment, wanted to finish him off as he came in. Sunder didn't even end up mattering. Yeah, look at that damage coming out from all these heroes here. Been playing a huge part. Yes, you got a favorable initiation. You end up catching the TA, but gets back up and turns the fight around on you. Now 7K net with advantage. It only gets harder from here.
Yeah, they have to like really prioritize like finding this Broodmother and preventing him from just sniping these backline heroes, but I think he's got a BKB coming out, so that's going to become so much more difficult.
Yep,
and there it is, yeah. All right, Night Vision giving him the advantage here, looking to get on top of Y again. There's going to be the Ink Swell, going to stun him up. They don't really bother committing Rkryptic right there. There's going to be the Dark Ascension. 7E trying to find something, but they've completely disengaged. So yes, you take down the Tidehunter once again. They're trying to force Ravage,
more.
Maybe?
They absolutely need more.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They can't do this with the... I mean, they just ended up using Dark Ascension and Rolling Thunder towards the end of that one. They got nothing off of it. PSG LGD, they're going to be super happy about this.
To get another tier 1 tower bottom. Puck. Very close. Nah, he's fine.
Yeah, they can't keep up this chase. He's going to get away. The rest of the team can't keep up with Zeal. Not with his Blink Dagger. I mean, this is the item you get on the Night Stalker, playing like jumping the backline, stopping both the snap fire and the puck. Be able to do anything, but
Smoke Up looking to move towards the bottom side. Gobble Up is available right into the Mortimer Kisses. Lots of damage out onto ZZQ and a quick Meld Strike. All that's necessary to find that Grimstroke kill.
Yeah, with the double damage rune as well. BKB almost completed too. Just needs another 1,800 gold. Oh, no, less than that. Needs another 1,200 gold for that one.
All right, you're starting to have a real issue. A 9,000 gold advantage here for the side of PSG LGD. I mean, the Grimstroke at 3,600 net worth. You've got ZinQ on his Snapfire passing both your supports as well as your offlaner. It's looking grim. See what I did there?
Good one. Very clever. If you let this army up here, I mean, they've got multiple heroes behind the tower. If you press too far forward, you try to jump out, it's Night Stalker, you will end up paying for it.
Rolling Thunder coming through, they find the puck up on the high ground. Do they have the chain stuns? They've got Crippling Fear, okay. It goes down wide, gobbled up, spit in. They get controlled up for the moment by 7E. He's got the Swashbuckle. Goodbye, Spider Army. The question is, can they do anything? Big reflection. In comes the Terrorblade. They will take down another Tidehunter kill. Jinq trying to TP out. Not going to happen. 3 for 1. Pretty good fight, honestly, for Ehome.
Yeah, they realized they were just trying to bait that one out. I mean, it was blind heading up there and getting the disable off onto the puck, but they realized this is where they're going to be standing.
It is still so difficult. I mean, you took this fight without the Templar Assassin, and she's like your primary damage dealer here in these fights.
Yeah, I mean, you got the favorable initiation there off on the puck. I think once you blew him up, the rest of the team just trying to get the disengage off. Faith Beyond has activated his BKB and walked away the moment he went down. But I don't think you're going to have that many opportunities like that. They came very surprised that they got to jump off onto the puck there.
Yeah, they knew about the ward. They pinged it out immediately after, so probably won't make that mistake again. Meanwhile, Faith Beyond continuing to do what he does best. Now has the Blink Dagger here on the Broodmother. So again, he's just trying to focus these backline heroes. They smoke up on Ehome. Oh my god, if they find Puck a second time, this would be massive. The question is he going to scout it on the high ground? Rolling Thunder is coming through.
Know where he is.
Get the Crippling Fear off, but nothing to say. Able to blink out in time. Does have another orb. They aren't going to be able to hold him in place.
Oh, they caught him!
They caught him with the Yules! No way!
Your actions are
What a play by 7E.
Okay, we have a game on our hands. They ended up using it just late enough that he's not able to illusionary orb away towards the end of that one. But they're just going to opt to push the top tier 2 tower, take outposts if they're going to play on their side of the map.
Yeah, they're going to trade tier 2 for tier 1, and that's a pretty rough trade here for Ehome. PSG LGD very happy to do this. They could maybe even try to defend mid. They already TP back on...
How long until Ravage is available? It's got to be soon.
I mean, yeah, I'd have to get the tier 2. Looking to go in. Templar Assassin trying to chase down Zeal. A lot of damage coming in from this hero. The BKB is forced to get the blink out on the Night Stalker. 70 also able to make it out, but Faith Beyond snipes him just in time. 70 on the run still, but yeah, he's going to be fine. Meanwhile, wait, Shiro took a tier 2 in the time. All right, that's not... I ended up not being that bad of a trade.
Tier 2 for tier 2, ended up making space with that one. With that, the game, you know, evens out a little bit. I thought it was over for Ehome a moment ago, but a couple of clutch plays getting the pick off onto the puck twice, making up space for them.
I mean, they're still pretty far behind, an 8,000 gold lead still for PSG LGD, and it seems like no matter what Ehome do, they can't chip away at it.
Again, we run into the issue where Shiro is the only hero that is that far from the side of Ehome, and as this game goes on, he's not going to be able to carry it by himself.
Absolutely.
Versus Templar Assassin matchup, where they're both whacking away at each other. I mean, yes, a lot of the time the minus armor from TA doesn't really matter, the massive amount of agility that you have, but he can't tear through that refraction, especially once he hits level 25.
Invisibility.
Both teams going to be wanting to set up around the Roche pit. It's going to respawn in about half full timer, minute 30 in total, another 45 seconds. So
they find the high ground back to the Pangolier. Yule's protected, but a perfectly timed Ravage to follow it up. And yeah, 7E goes down.
He's got to buy back.
I think they're just trying to disengage. That might not happen though, as Puck continuing the chase here. Nothing to say. Wait a minute.
Which play?
Oh no. All right, Faith Beyond snipes him. Spawn Spiders from downtown.
I was almost certain to buy back there on the Pangolier. I mean, again, Roche almost back up. They're going to take control of this outpost as well. So at this point, there's no way they're able to defend.
Gobble up top lane. Zeal gets out. Okay. That was pretty smart.
Yeah. The vision of that one, I'm pretty sure they saw that one coming with that observer right there. It was close whether or not it saw him. I would have seen him flying through the air, but not him gobbling him up.
Yeah, not at all. I think he just hit the last creep and blinked. All right, Roshan, number 2, has spawned back into the pit. It's going to be the sign of LGD, and it goes so dang fast. It is impossible for them to contest at this point. And Aegis number 2, as well as the Shard, is going to go the way of the Templar Assassin once again.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take Shard. It's just way too good.
No, she's going to finish up this Daedalus before she pushes high ground at that point. She's just going to melt any hero she jumps on top of. Only a moment until they're ready to push high ground on PSG LGD. Ravage is something they want to wait for as well. But again, you don't have the Daedalus completed on the Terrorblade. He just doesn't feel like a match for the TA right now. 1,200 gold until they're ready to go. Maybe they can make a play before that happens. You can catch somebody up by themselves again, but I mean, nothing to say is going to be way more careful after getting caught out twice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, PSG LGD is just playing so patient right now. They have no worries in the world, just going to farm this game out, and I think they do scale pretty dang well.
You think they'll wait for the Assault Kuros on the Broodmother before trying to push high ground? Because that's not going to come out until like the very end of your Aegis.
I don't think they're even really looking to pressure high ground unless like Ehome fight into them and lose a fight. Like they don't really, like I said, they don't really feel like they're on a timer.
It is true. Handle said it as well. Dealing with these spikes. Really?
I didn't see the Pango with him.
Just try to min-max your farm there, take out the range creep. Fair enough.
They do have a ward that's actually scouting Broodmother as well as the Tidehunter from coming on in. The question is, do they want to try and force the fight? They're going to get scouted now. In comes Brood. He's going to pop the BKB, stay right on top of Zeal. And yeah, no chance he gets out of this soul bind onto 2. But might be in trouble. Chain Stun's out from 70, trying to do what he can, but he's going to have to swashbuckle away. There's no follow-up, and now TA blinks on forward 70, roll up, trying to get some distance. Mortimer Kisses from downtown, hitting these heroes as Faith Beyond continuing the chase. They get the Rubik. Force Staff's not going to be enough, and a big Ravage does come through. They manage to clip 3, and now 4 heroes dead on the side of Ehome as they go right onto the high ground. And honestly, it doesn't look like they have anything to stop them at this point.
This is the PSG LGD we're used to, tearing Ehome apart. 20 key net worth lead here, 20 minutes into the game. Age is still available, like you said, and they just can't defend from this. I mean, they tried their best. They, picked up the Night Stalker there, tried to pull him away from that Dream Coil, toss him out, but he just ends up melting. Way too much damage coming up from these heroes at this point.
Being able to phase shift during Soulbind is not, I did not know you could do that. That's very interesting.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
You can phase shift during leashes. It's illusionary orb you can't use during leashes, but a lot of time you can just stall it out by pressing phase shift. Very good against Crystal Maiden Frostbite as well. Phase shift off the entire thing.
Yeah, that is interesting. All right. You do have vision on Faith Beyond Spiders. They could just clean these up real quick. That's exactly what they're going to do. The question is, can you go for anything here? I mean, Ehome still got an Aegis for another almost 2 minutes. They did manage to steal traps on Rubik, though, so a little bit of vision is going to be provided from those. He does have the shard as well, so
yeah,
the silence as well as the extra vision.
Thankfully, we can tell which shards are, or which traps are which, as some of them are green.
Yeah, they're going to smoke, but they smoked right under a trap, so they know about this on the side of PSG LGD.
I think they realized they smoked under a trap just now as they ended up clearing one of them out.
Why?
I mean, this is the worst target.
Here?
Like, who cares if you end up losing your position 5? Can't commit onto Ehome either. There's Aegis for another minute and 10 seconds. He gets back up, he activates his BKB, and your team just melts.
The question is, you know, who do you even start the fight on? Like, how do you initiate into this LGD lineup?
It's got to be Templar Assassin with the amount of damage she does, but not while she's got this Aegis. They just somehow stall this one out for another, like, 60 seconds here. Oh, no.
So many traps, but he's silenced. Needs to be careful. Yeah, safe for the moment, but BKB popped by Faith Beyond, trying to chase down ZZQ here on the backside. Inkswell gonna line with a little bit of space, but he gets the kill anyway. Nothing to say. All finds Pango. The Evil Eye just doing so much damage. Crippling Fear, though. Can they take down this puck in time? They've still got Y waiting and holding this Ravage. Shiro gets the first kill onto this Templar Assassin, but can she get out? She pops the BKB, instead turns it around onto Shiro. He's gonna have to sunder up his Night Stalker, but it's not that much health. Zeal continue the chase. They take down the Terror Blade. Mortimer Kisses looking for more, but they're into the base. 3 heroes dead without buyback.
And nothing left to tank. That crit finishing off the Terror Blade. I think that was the last of their hope here. And they go through these towers so quickly. The Assault Cross completed with this Desolated. Tier 3's melting. That team fight, the Panko just wasn't able to control up the puck. He got off him for half a second while he was trying to chain stun him up, and that ended up being enough for Nothing to Say to jump up onto the high ground and get away from his Rolling Thunder. And with that, they just can't control anybody.
Yeah, 2 lanes of barracks now are gone, and you do have the tier 2 protecting bottom. I'm surprised they didn't just try and force the tier 4s here, but LGD playing safe here.
Yeah. Dropped a game to Ehome. You have to show them a little bit of respect. You want to go dive straight to the tier 4s and give them a chance to turn around the game. Instead, you take it slow. Look at this tier 2 in no time at all. They'll get themselves mega creeps and overwhelming force. They'll close this game out. We're almost to the 1,000 net worth lead per minute mark here.
That's a classic one, of course.
Yeah.
Able to steal more psionic traps here. All right, very nice. Gobble Up. It connects onto 2.
But they don't follow up with
yeah,
this one.
That'd be a...
Hunter ended up going eggs instead of Blink Dagger, so...
Be a very deep dive. I'm not saying they couldn't do it, but it'd be a little risky.
I've seen games turn around from less. Puck is just going to blink back to his side of the map. Fair enough. We don't want to push any further than this one. Again, they control the entire map right now. They were never worried about taking this game late anyway, so farming up at the moment. Already have all the tier 3 neutral items though. Again, just working on these next set of items.
All right.
Certain the game would close out just a moment ago and they were walking up high ground, but playing it as safe as possible.
Yeah, TA is just so farmed here.
She's gonna one-shot the creep with. You have BKB complete on the Night Stalker, but this doesn't really mean anything either. 9 seconds on this one. I mean, you just died of the physical damage coming out from the Templar Assassin, no questions asked.
It's exactly what we saw in game 2, right? Where you have one farmed hero, everyone else, I mean, have nothing. Like, you've got a blink BKB on your Night Stalker. It's not enough to help carry this game, and you're just actually falling really far behind even Jin Q on the 4-position Snapfire.
Isn't it magical, Papa?
Why are they running on the spot? I mean, they're giving him something to toss in, I suppose. Ammo for the cannon.
Yeah.
Spider cannon.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, he's going Maelstrom.
Yeah, why not? Just more damage. This is what Xingqiu does, dude.
Fair enough.
He would
scale us into the late game.
He went Ags, Boots of Travel, Blink.
Is that really supporting? All right, they have them boxed in now. They're just having fun with it.
My responsibility.
32k net with advantage. We're gonna see when Roche responds the next couple of seconds here. But again, they know they can't separate right now in PSG LGD. They're just farming up the entire map. Maybe a little bit more careful than they need to play, but they want to get through this entire DPC without taking a series loss here. So respect goes out to anyone who can grab a game off of them, and Ehome have done that.
Yeah. The puck, I'm really hoping he goes the Dagon. He's got the E-Blade already completed. So, I mean, I think that would be hilarious. He's got a BKB queued up right now. I think it's a little boring, but he doesn't want to risk dying.
No, the Ehome take a game off of them. They show them respect. No Dagon here, only BKB. Playing this as carefully as possible now. Fortunately, they're just not catching up on Ehome. Ehome are, yeah, they're just high-fiving each other inside the base. They know they can't leave. If a puck catches any of them out, they just die.
Yeah, there's not a lot of options here for the side of Ehome.
Yeah, I mean, they're just waiting for PSG LGD to come into their base, make a mistake. That's their only play, but this team way too experienced to make a mistake like that. Just waiting until they're absolutely certain they can close this game out.
Hell no. These guys are just having a good time, you know. They're just having fun.
Deadly both of them know the result of this game. Maybe they try to clutch out leaving their base and grabbing a Roche, or trying to fight them inside the Roche pit in the moment, but with the wave shove in their base, it's going to be very telegraphed to PSG LGD. That's what their attempt is.
This is funny. I love all the alt chat that they're doing. It's good stuff. Yeah, it just like shows like Ehome's like kind of accepting, you know, what's happening here. They're not going to give up, right? They have honor. They're going to fight this one out to the bitter end. And LGD not gonna try and throw this in any capacity. They are very much waiting for next Roche. That is going to be their objective. After that, likely to just go right into the high ground.
Yeah, another 8 seconds till it responds. It's scattered out instantly with the side traps. Then I imagine make a beeline over to Templar Assassin.
Haste.
Neph, can you translate that for me? Where's Black when I need him?
To be on the cast right now.
Oh, he's literally dropping Roche timers. He's like, yeah, it could be up right around now, by the way. Okay.
Let me assist you and close out this game.
All right, I love these guys. There it is.
To ask our translator what they're saying.
This is a good one.
All right, that's going to be that, though. With that
Rubik high-fived the tower.
43k net worth advantage now.
Yeah, it makes sense. You just got a free Aghanim Scepter. It's a lot of gold.
Smoke up as well. Certainly you don't wait for tier 4 neutral items. That would be a little bit too mean, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't think they have anything holding them back now.
Dire's bottom tower.
As they smoke up here on the side of PSG LGD, getting ready to go on the high ground, get this last lane of barracks.
Maybe they come out of this one with a kill. They're going to try.
Oh, refraction for Rubik. Okay, a little bit of damage instance.
He's not going to die so quick.
Yeah, I don't know how you kill this TA, though. I mean, all of your damage is basically Shiro on this Terror Blade. You have a little bit of control from the, like, basher of the Pangolier, but you've got Aegis, you got BKB, and you have so much to follow it up. All right, well, they're going to go for it anyway. Try and interrupt these heroes. E-Blade's going to buy him a lot of time. 2 heroes sold by the backside, but Seal just gets completely controlled. And now looking for more. Can he actually do anything on this Terror Blade? He's forced to just run away as a TA, just dumping in so much damage. Inkswell doesn't do much. There's going to be the Orchid that come out. They take him down. That's got to be it. There's nothing left. Gobble up sends him in. The GG comes out, and Ehome will fall in the series as PSG LG will guarantee, I believe, themselves first place here off this series.
That's exactly right. Puts them at, what, 6-0 right now. 1 series left to play against IG, but IG not looking so hot. And